If you've been seeing a decrease in the amount of views and the amount of followers that you've been getting on Instagram right now, it's probably because the best time to post on Instagram has recently changed. And if you don't adapt to the new best times to be posting, it's going to be the reason that you're getting less views on your Instagram Reels right now. That being said, all you have to do is simply change to the 3 best times to be posting. By the way, at the end of this video, I'm going to share with you by far the best one that's making the most amount of small accounts go viral if they're posting at this time. For example, it just helped this creator gain 100,000 followers in a really short period of time, and this creator over 50,000. And the same exact thing can happen to you if you simply make sure that you're posting at the right time and you're following the other instructions that I share with you in this video. That being said, before we can dive into that, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to grow quicker on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, I literally upload a video about how to grow on these platforms every single day and how to monetize your channel on these platforms every single day. If you want to get paid from Instagram, you need to make sure that you're subscribed, and you also need to make sure that you go to the link in the pinned comment below and get into my free Instagram growth course. It's going to tell you exactly how the Instagram algorithm works, because you could post at the right time. If you're also not following the algorithm, it's going to be the reason that you're failing to get more views right now during, quite frankly, the easiest time ever to grow on Instagram. That being said, the first best time to be posting is from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. You heard that right, from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Now, on top of that, I also need to make sure that you go into your analytics and actually look and see when your followers are online. If you didn't know, you can literally go into your analytics and see this, but I will warn you, you shouldn't only be posting at these times. You should only be posting during the most popular time that you see on there, and make sure that you're getting a post out during that time, because I know that you're posting on Instagram right now because you want to make money from it, you want to get more followers, you want to get more views, and the only way that that's going to happen is if you're reaching new people. You see, if you only post when your followers are online and only post during those guidelines and not the 2 other times that I'm going to share with you to post, it's going to be the reason that you're not gaining new followers, that your content is not getting shown to new followers. And if you didn't know, you can literally go into the analytics of a post and see whether or not your post is getting pushed to new followers. And if it's not, that's a huge problem that we need to be solving. In addition to that, I know a lot of you guys are posting on your stories. You also want to make sure that when you're posting on your stories is when your followers are going to be online, because the majority of people that are going to be seeing your stories are going to be your followers. And another thing you need to make sure you're doing, please make sure that you're posting your reels on your story. If you're not posting your reels on your story, you are missing out on views. And if you're not getting your close friends or your most engaged fans to also post your reels on their story, you're missing out on a ton of views, because every view that it gets from the story is going to count as a view on that reel, and it's going to increase the amount of engagement that you're actually getting on the reel, especially if it's a short reel, because it'll show as 100% engagement. And then guess what happens? Instagram pushes that out, you end up reaching new people, and ultimately you can end up getting new followers. Now, the second best time to be posting at is going to be from 1 to 3 p.m. The first one was 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. The second is going to be 1 to 3 p.m. And remember, I'm going to share with you in just a minute the best time to post on Instagram that makes the most small accounts go viral. But first, I need to make sure that you're not making a few mistakes that I see so many Instagram accounts doing. First and foremost, you should not even bother posting on something on Instagram if it does not have a hook in it. You need to make sure your content has a hook. The main thing that Instagram cares about is watch time. So if you're not hitting the watch time metrics that Instagram wants you to be hitting, well, you guessed it, your videos aren't going to get pushed out, and it's going to be the reason that you're not getting views. On top of that, you need to make sure you're posting at the right time, obviously, using the right hashtags, but watch time really matters, so we need to make sure that you have a hook in your piece of content. If you don't know what a hook is, it needs to be one of 2 things. Either 1, something that really sets somebody off, or 2, it needs to be something that really makes somebody curious as to what they're missing out on or what they're going to watch next. On top of that, you need to make sure that you're not posting on the hour. Let me give you a perfect example. I told you the second best time to post was from 1 to 3 p.m. Don't post at 1 o'clock. Don't post at 2 o'clock. You should be posting at some random time. You know why? Because so many creators are scheduling their posts now with Instagram, and guess what they do? They schedule it for 1 o'clock. So you're competing with so many creators because so many new posts are being posted at that time, and it's actually leading to a decrease in views. Instead, if you were going to post at 1 o'clock, I would post at 1:03. Or 107 or 109. That's going to increase the amount of views that you actually end up getting, because you're going to be posting during a time slot where there's less competition. You need to realize something. When somebody goes onto Instagram, there is a certain amount of real estate. And if you're competing with a ton of people, less people are going to get views on those posts. If you're competing with less people, you're going to end up getting more views, which essentially is just going to compound on itself, because the more engagement you get, the more views you get, ultimately the more watch time you get, guess what happens? Instagram's going to push your piece of content out, which is exactly why you should not be posting on the exact hour or on the exact half hour. On top of that, please make sure that you're posting photos to Instagram Reels right now. It's going absolutely crazy. For example, posting a tweet as a photo. These are doing great right now, especially if you could get them to represent a group of people or make a group of people laugh or make it about something that's incredibly relatable. If you're able to do that for your audience, it is going to be successful. It's going to get pushed out. It's going to get shared more, and it's going to lead to getting more views. Best of all, these posts literally take a few seconds for you to actually create, so I strongly suggest you begin implementing them into your arsenal no matter what niche you're in. It could be comedy, you could be talking about reptiles, you could be talking about fitness, you could be talking about fashion, it doesn't matter. I strongly suggest you begin implementing those into your feed. And for the final thing, before I share with you the best time to be posting, I need to make sure that you are posting your Reels to your feeds. Reels that are not posted to your feed end up getting less views, which is going to get you less followers, going to get you less results, and it's going to keep you here on YouTube trying to figure out what you're doing wrong on Instagram, and that's one of the things that you're doing wrong. Another thing a lot of you guys are doing wrong, it's not posting during the best time slot, which is going to be from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. You heard that right. So the 3 best times to be posting: 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., 1 to 3 p.m., and then finally from 7 to 10 p.m. But I do have to warn you, just posting at the right time is not the only thing you need to do. If you want to get more followers, I strongly suggest you get into my mentorship program, where I'm literally going to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use. We're going to critique your content to guarantee that you grow on Instagram. Now, there are limited spots available because I will literally guarantee that you grow. If you go through this program and do not grow on Instagram, I'm going to give you your money back, 0 questions asked. You heard that right, 0 questions asked. There's absolutely no risk for signing up, so what are you waiting for? Go to the link in the description, get into it right now. There are limited spots available. This program is going to guarantee that you grow quicker on Instagram. If you want to reach your goals quicker on Instagram, you want to get more views, you want to start that business, you want to make money from Instagram, you need to make sure that you're getting more followers, and this program is going to guarantee it. So go to the link in the description right now and get signed up before the spots aren't left. That being said, if you're not interested in that, I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.